Hello. Hi, it's Laurel with Dabbling Hook. I'm having some wine juice. No wine tea. It's too hot. And wine juice is probably gonna make me start power surging, but you know, I needed it. Hi, how are you guys doing? It is Tuesday the 21st, of May. Can you believe it already? Woo! Anyway, it's the end of the day. Cheers. Wow, the month has flown by. But, oh, hi. Welcome to any new subscribers. Thank you guys for stopping in. If you subscribed, didn't I just say thank you to all new subscribers? Anyway, if you subscribed, hi, welcome. And if you're just visiting, hey, thanks for stopping by. And to all you OGs, cheers. So, this is just some red wine. I don't think it was a Merlot. I bought it, didn't like it, so I'm slowly going through it. Anyway, mixed with some Naked Mighty Mango. It's really thick, smoothie-like, and I love it, but I'm sure it's full of sugar, so it's more of a treat. So I mixed it with wine, which makes it so much better, right? Anyway, this is craft fair follow-up. Craft fair went well. This is the second year I'm doing that one, and it was a little better than last year, so that's even better. And I wanted to like get back into things because I've been very like tired and lackadaisical. So plus I made a lot of stuff, and I sold quite a few, but I had a lot, so I wanted to try to get rid of some more, and if not, you know, it'll be there for fall. But I signed up for another craft fair, so this is it'll be in 2 weeks on the 8th, and it's one I had done twice before, but it's been a few years since I've done it, so giving it another shot. And it's in the same town that I did the last one, so hopefully it goes well. I've been in making mode. I was in my shawl mode, which I still am, but because I had to put it on pause to do some toys for the craft fair, I've kind of fallen behind, so I need to get back into it. But it's a craft fair recap, and I will probably show you some of the things that I've made since. A lot of bees. I saw bees on somebody's channel. I think it was Kim of a Crafty Nomad, and for some reason it just got me going, and because I had yellow yarn like there at the moment, and I started making it, and I made quite a few. So, alright, let's talk craft fair. If I can, let me go find my book, my notebook. Oh, there it is. I have to go find it. So, like I said, this was the second time I've done this craft fair. It went well. The weather was great. All around, it was a good day. Let's see. Nothing really major of note. I did bring Sammy the seal, the big seal that I made from last year's Make 9 from the amigurumi book, and still haven't sold. So if it definitely doesn't sell, I'd say by the end of September, I'm going to probably give it to my niece or something, because it takes up a lot of room in my bin. So, and I need the space. So, yeah. Alright, so what's sold? In no particular order. I tried to group them, but I probably, at some point, I lost track. So, I'm just going to go through what I wrote down. What's sold? I sold 6 chickens, 7 chickens. I sold 4 Mabel chickens. No, I sold 6 Mabel chickens and 1 Polly and Chick. It was the big chicken that I made that had the little chick inside of it. Quite a few people looked at it. One person bought it, and then later on, this other person that I knew, she saw it. She was talking about making a chicken for a friend, and you may hear screaming, Minion, one is home from school, and the gaming, yelling, noise, just, it's on. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so that person wanted to buy a chicken for somebody, but I said, oh, you can knit one, because the, what is it, the emotional support chicken, the knitted one that's out there. So I told her about it, said you could look it up on YouTube, see other people who've made it, and she did. And then she messaged me later on, said she wasn't feeling to make it, so she asked if that chicken with the chick was still available, and I'm like, nope, somebody bought it, so that's sold. Asked if I was making another one. I plan on making another one, but I told her not until the fall, for the fall, so we'll see. I did go and buy some yarn that I didn't need to buy, but it's there. I even bought a new yarn winder. It's very loud, but it makes bigger cakes, because the smaller ones, they just weren't working. The Knitpick one never worked right. I bought another one off Temu. It came, it was broken. I like kind of glued and taped it together, and that wasn't working right. And I bought another one. I didn't like what it was doing, so then I just bought a bigger one, and it's very loud. It's got big gears. It's just, if I remember, I'll take a picture, but it's on Amazon. It's big, it's loud. But anyway, that's besides the point. I bought yarn, and I have a bigger yarn winder. Let's see. The dragons from my last video that I showed from Knots and Loops Crochet. Loops and Knots Crochet. I always get the name wrong. I made two. I made a smaller one first, and I said I wasn't too crazy about the colors. It was like that taupey color, and I think I used gray for like the highlighted parts. And the both dragons, like people or kids, noticed them right away. And I made another one with yellow, in this blanket yarn yellow, with purple detailing. That one was a little bigger, because the first one I made was in Chenille Home Slim, and it came out a little smaller. Well, the first one I made basically in the taupey color, that sold almost right away. And then the other one, it was looked at, kids touched it as they walked up, like, oh look, a dragon, but it didn't sell. But anyway, so that's there. I definitely need to make another one at least. So, and I'm trying to look for something like a free pattern, because I have way too many patterns that I bought that I just haven't gotten around to. So I need to really put a halt on buying patterns, unless it's a really good sale for something I really want, but no. But anyway, one dragon sold. I sold 6 octos, 4 regular ones, 1 mini one that I had for $8, and then a keychain, one on a keychain. I think that, yeah, one of the keychain was one of the ones I had showed that I made from that sample stash of yarn that I bought from Willow Yarns. One of those sold. The Bear Lovey that I did, that sold. I need to make another one, because the woman who bought it, she was walking up, first thing she picked up, and she had it under her arm, and then she was walking around looking, and she asked if I had another one, and no, I only made that one because it was part of my Make 9. So I have enough blanket yarn, but I don't actually. I'm just looking at one of the last cakes that I have from the swap I did. I may make something out of that. But the one I made was, oh, that's gonna fall. The one I made was a Bear Lovey in blue with pink, a multicolored pink for the paws. But anyway, that sold. So 1 Lovey, one large turtle, the sea turtle, and then 4 mini ones. Hopefully, if this isn't too long, I will show you some of the, I've been making a lot. A lot of minis. The mini turtle that I just make up, and like I said, once you've made the turtles, you kind of, and you know how to crochet, you kind of can figure it out, and I just made my own. So I sold 4 minis and 1 large one. The mallards that I made, those all sold. Those were very popular. I think those were one of the first things to go. So right now I am I've made 3 to replace. I had only made 4 to test them out. They're about like yay big. So I've made 3 more, and I'm in the process of making a 4th one right now. So I'm definitely going to make as many as I can. Sold 3 possums. I gotta check to see. I forget how many I had. I think I had 6 and I sold 3. Or I had 5 and I sold 3. I can't remember. But I sold 3, so I need to make I need to make at least 2 more. Yeah. Let's see. There, I sold 2 mini dinos. Those were from a free pattern, and again, those, I think those are all shown in my last video. Those 2 sold, so I'm definitely going to make those again. I sold 1 regular dinosaur. Regular. It's a, what's it? It's the mini Triceratops by is it Sweet Softy or Mary Makes? Link will be down below. But it was something I'd made in reds, red and green, for December last year, and they didn't. 2 of them didn't sell, and so 1 of them did sell. I made 3 Triceratops, and I sold 2. The one that didn't sell was a little bigger, and it was in the blanket yarn. The 2 that sold were in the Just Chenille doubled up, so they were brighter colors, so I'm going to do that again in the Just Chenille. So I have this gorgeous orange color called Salmon, and I'm going to at least make 1 out of that. I have yellow that I can make 1 out of, so, and those are quick to make. I sold 3 whales. 2 small ones that I sold for $5 and a medium size one that I sold for 10. The 2 snakes that I made, those were gone. Those were gone quick. I gotta remember to refer to this list because I definitely want to make at least a couple more. The snake is good for like small scraps, and you might hear that's Minion. He's barbecuing chicken. I marinated chicken last night, and he is grilling them. So let's see. Mushrooms, which have always been popular, have not been. Yeah, the last time they were really popular was the shopping night I did last November, and after that it kind of petered out. So I had quite a few. I made a few more, and I sold 2. No, did I sell 2? I sold 4. 2 regular poppers and 1 keychain, or it is my 2 meaning 1 popper, 1 keychain. I think I sold 2. 1 popper, 1 keychain. Even though, like, you know, I don't have them popped up, they're just down, and then whenever people are looking at it, I'm like, pull the top, and then they go, ah, but they didn't sell. Let's see. 2 of the sitting kitties that I made, those sold. I think I had 2, I had 3. 2 of them were the same pattern, 1 was a different one, and 2 of them sold. I made 2 elephants, the small elephants, which was a tutorial or a free pattern from Instagram, and those sold. I sold 3 axolotls. Ugh, can't speak because I have I don't know if I mentioned it. I have Invisalign, and it's such a pain. Right now I don't have it in because I just switched trays, and it's so tight, it's giving me a headache. Plus they added these like studs, 4 of them, for later on. They're gonna have to put in like rubber bands or something, and it's just getting used to it is a pain. So if I mispronounce anything worse than any other time, it's because of those. That's my story. Anyway, like I said, 3 axolotls. I sold 1 bucket hat. The one that I had shown that I made out of the Karen cotton cakes that I had bought for my summer project, which, good lord, I have not started yet. I need to get started on. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna make. But anyway, I sold that bucket hat. And I don't typically expect to sell hats or anything wearable at these craft fairs, because especially around here, people see that and they just think winter and they don't want to go there. So but these were more lightweight or cotton hats that I've had. I just pull it out and hope for the best, and hopefully something sells. So I'll do the same with this next one. Let's see, make sure I don't get, nope, I'm good so far. I sold the gator and the gecko that I made. I think I sold both alligators. I can't remember if I sold the gecko or the alligator. But either way, I sold two. I think they were the alligators, but I don't remember. I'll know once I go back into my bin. I sold one cow. I made 6 cows. 3 different patterns. And I only sold one, which was surprising. But maybe my coloring wasn't up to liking, but yeah, I was surprised. But we'll see. The Totoro that I made, that sold to definitely a geeky guy. He loved it. I sold 2 leggy froggies. Yeah, their popularity have definitely gone down. So I'm kind of holding off on going crazy. I did make a few more. But yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy like I did before. I'll see how this craft fair goes, the next one coming up goes, and then, you know, if I get a good response I will, but I'm not going all out. I sold 2 of the squat frogs. One was the one with the bum on it. And it was 2 ladies who came by, their friends, and they were just going around, and they each bought stuff. I think they each bought a frog. But the one who bought the bum frog, once they bought it, they went and were looking around to other stuff. And then as she was walking back, she goes, "I'm making everybody look at my frog bum." It was hilarious. I'm sorry. You had to be there. It was funny. So one of the bum frogs, and then one was another sitting frog. Is it a frog or is it called a toad? But either way, I sold 2 of those. The brown fox, that was one of my Make 9 amigurumis, that sold. I sold 1 gummy bear. I still have gummy bears from last year, so I'm not making any more. A bunny peep, which is really old. It's very old. I think I made it in 2022, and somebody finally bought it. So you never know. This grandma was there with her 2 grandkids, and the girl she was just walking around holding it. So as much as sometimes I want to get rid of stuff and sometimes think of discounting it, I always hold off, and so far it's paid off. So you know, if I really, really don't want to keep carrying something around, then I would discount it. But otherwise, the right owner will come along, and definitely happened this time, because this one was pretty old. The owl that I made, the white one, I had 2 owls. One I made with faux fur. That's still there. I'm sure the price point between the 2. The other one I made was just, I think, was Bernat blanket in white. Somebody bought it. They said it looked like the Harry Potter owl. Let's see. I thought I did. I wrote the bear lovey down twice. One of the squids sold, the one that I free-handed, more or less. Yeah, that sold. So I think I had like 68 items sell, is what my payment system said, but I don't remember. But yeah, all in all, it wasn't bad. It was the turn. I definitely made my threshold, which is always a good thing. I don't know about this next one coming up. I've done it twice before, and it was okay. My threshold back then, I didn't have a threshold back then. Back when I did them, I just wanted to make sure I made my my booth fee back. But now it's a whole different story. I have a threshold I need to make, and if I don't, then I don't consider it a success. So but this one I definitely did well above it. So let's see, what am I going to show you? This one, keep forgetting, I haven't even taken a picture. I had 2 balls of leftover hometown yarn, and I had just so happened to see a tutorial by a lady. She's a Russian lady. She does a lot of like thread work and really fine detail stuff, but she has a ton of tutorials on her channel. But she did a tutorial on a slip stitch hat, and I made it, and it's not as bad because slip stitch is my preferred method for doing brims. I prefer doing hats bottom up, and I love the slip stitch. I know a lot of people prefer doing the single crochet, but me, it's a slip stitch. So, and of course this is super bulky, number 6, so it worked up even faster, and you get to, because you're doing the slip stitch, you get to use a bigger yarn, bigger hook. So I had black and this red left, and this is where I joined the 2, and I was going to put it on the inside, but when I flip it, I didn't like the way it looked here at the top. I think that looked worse on the outside, or else, yeah, plus this side also have this too. So either way, that was the better of the 2, and I love the look of it. I still haven't taken a photo of this either, because I was just using up scraps actually while I was on a call. So I made it, put it on there, and I just put it aside. So I need to take a picture of that. What else? Okay, I am going to, oh boy, there's a lot. I may not get through all. And I gotta stop pointing because my brother in Minion 1 does that a lot. Okay, what I've been working on is gonna be some noise. I was gonna say hydrate, that's not really hydrating. Okay. Oh, I bought these bags. I saw at a fair I did in December. It was the first time one. Was it December or November? Anyway, one of the vendors had this bag. I do use like big tote bags, but I wanted something that closed so I can put my I keep my headbands in one of them, but it's always tumbling out if the bag tips over, and I wanted something that's zipped up, and this vendor happened to have one, and she told me where she got it, and it's an IKEA bag. It's huge, and it has a flap, and it zips around, so it's perfect, and it comes in a set of 3. All right, so I'm gonna hopefully try to be quick, and I know this is gonna turn off on me pretty soon. Bunch of amigurumis. Ooh, before I do that, this is number, I think number 6, or is it number 5? I'm working on number 6, and this was number 5, I think. Either way, number 5 or 6 of my mandala ombre. Oh, and they came out with new colors. Did you guys see? If you sign up for Lion Brand's newsletter, you would have seen it. But the mandala line, all of them, they have new colors. I think it said like, is it 30 new colors now that they have between all the lines? The ombre, the, like, I think there's a skinny one, the regular mandala, the sparkle, the baby, is there another one? The chunky ones. They all have new colors, but the ombre has 2 new colors, so I'm gonna have to find that. So I think it's up to 13 colorways now. So I have all but the new ones, which I need to find. But anyway, this is, I don't remember. Is this the one? Yeah, this is off of the Yarnspiration site. And Good Knit Kisses. Aha, wasn't paying attention. Good Knit Kisses also does a tutorial on this as well. I liked, it's basically again the same boomerang style, and like I said, they are all pretty much the same except the little tweaks where they start and end differently. But this one has the way it's not really ribbing, but the way what does it do? It mimics ribbing. by this, and I don't know how I feel about that because it's just on this one end, but it was something different. And this is colorway Balance, I think. Yeah, I wasn't prepared to talk about this, so I don't remember, so I will put it on the screen, or it'll be down below, but I'll put the colorway on the screen once I edit. But yeah, so this color, the one I'm working on now, which is number either 6 or 7, I don't remember, is the colorway is not Chai. Is it Chai? I don't know. It's gray with pinks and purpley pinks in the middle. But anyway, that I'm working on is going very slow because I've been in amigurumi mode. So okay, so that's the mandala ombre shawl that I'm doing. And back to these, which I know I wasn't prepared to talk about it. This was impromptu. I was only going to talk about the craft fair, but I decided to merge it, so I may not show you all. But anyway, this is called a Snoozing Goose. It is a Instagram free pattern, and it's for the goose, and then in the pattern, I think it's a collaboration between among three crochet and 2 other people, I believe. It's who it was. So it's, you know, for the sleeping eye, but it has mods for a mallard and, is it just a mallard? Mallard and flamingo. So it's the, whatever the I did the flamingo. I did the mallard first. And then I did the flamingo because I had the pink. And then I didn't do like the regular sleeping goose, but I'm going to do one in gray. So, I'll have that. But yeah, it's in the Instagram post, you see them doing this because it's just, and then it goes to sleep. But I didn't give this one sleepy eyes. I was testing out the embroidery, but this one has the sleeping eye. So yeah, flamingo and mallard, but it's really, the pattern is for the sleeping goose. I did those 2, and somebody actually messaged me. I'm very leery now with people messaging because a couple of times they've been like just spam accounts, and one I almost fell for early last year, so I'm very leery now. But somebody asked if it was still available. I still need to respond to them. So there's that. I made 2 more owls. I was talking about the owl from, oh goodness, Stitchin' something. It's an Etsy pattern that I bought. But yeah, I had, this was a bonus bundle of blanket yarn. No, it was the Michaels version, I think. It was a huge one, a bonus bundle, and I bought it when it was on clearance, and I still have 2 cakes that I caked up to use. But I made the owl in that colorway, and then I just trimmed it in what do you call it, in Michaels yarn, the chenille home slim. So there's that, and it's hard to see the eye, but there's the beak and then the eyes. And then I've used this yarn for multiple things, and I think I finally used up all of it because it was on clearance when I bought it, and I bought all they had, and I'm finally using it. But I did this one, and I trimmed it in faux fur. So, oh yeah, and that's the difference in size. This is a number 7, and this is a number 6. And so I was looking at the neighbor earlier today. Some neighbor kid who was standing there, walking back and forth. So I was being a nosy neighbor and wondering what the heck he's doing. So he just appeared again, going up the street. Nosy neighbor me. But anyway, yeah. So this is like the Bernat blanket type, and this is Sweet Snuggles, I think, which is a number 7. So, alright. Bees. I made 2 different types of bees. I saw it on Rose's channel. It wasn't Kim. It was Rose. Hey Rose. And hey Kim. Rose was making, because Rose always says when she makes something that she likes, she goes crazy and makes a bunch, and she does. She's like Miss Superwoman with the multiples that she makes. I used to make these. I think I still have one from like 2-3 years ago when I was making them. I have one left. I think it's just because it's in an odd color. I think I'd made it in purples or something. But anyway, so she made them, and I'm like, oh, there was the yellow, and I just started making them. I have a bunch I made in yellow, but I was just trying to use up this Sweet Snuggles number 7 yarn. So, and I didn't really follow a pattern. It's, you know, they're pretty much basic. The wings I did different all the time, or each time. So I did this one that way, and I like the smiles. I like the smirky smiles. That usually catches attention. So yeah, this is a pretty big size. It's a number 7. And then I made one in Bernat Blanket. Is it Bernat Blanket? And Chenille Home Slim. Or is it? Oh yeah, it's Bernat Blanket. I just wanted different colors, something different. So I had the white. I bought this for the mallards, and this was the one I bought because they didn't have this color at the time, so I bought a dark brown. So I decided to make a white and brown one with dark brown wings. And it's going to be an avalanche. Avalanche. Alright, so I made 1, 2, 3, 4 more of the big ones. So that's 5 in total. So, like I said, I didn't follow a pattern. This one I decided to give a tail. And the wings are in, what do you call it? Faux fur. Just because I had it in, I was trying to use up, you know, the leftover balls. I think I have like, of this ball, I have like this much left. But yeah, so there's this one with the tail. Ooh, that is gonna go. There is this one because I had a lot of scraps of the Dollar Tree yarns and other yarns that I doubled up just to make stripes. So I made like a colorful stripes. This is like the Dollar Tree in that hot pink twice. This is, I think it was a parfait yarn mixed with, it was 2 parfait yarns, 2 different colorways. This is the parfait, you can't, this is a parfait in gray and a Dollar Tree in green, and then the parfait multicolor with the Dollar Tree. So anyway, and then like I said, this one I put the wings upside down, so just to give them different looks with the wings. This one is just your basic, but the wings are like that. And is this brown? And it's not black, it's brown. The black I have is it feels thicker than the other blanket yarns, so I just went with brown, and you can't really tell unless you really look close. So that's actually brown. And then this one I had, what is that? I think this is from that multicolor, I think, was it that? Yeah, it was some leftover from that. I made, I think, 3 or 4 cakes out of that grayish tone yarn, and I have 2 more left, but the cake I was using at the time, there was a little bit left, so I used it and just made that one, just to make them different. Alright, I need to pick that up. Okay, it's gonna be loud. Sorry, not sorry. So I think these are the big ones are the ones I think I saw on Rose's channel, and I just made them up, just their basic shapes. And I think these I saw on Kim's channel, so maybe I did see it on both. I saw it somewhere, I don't know. But I did see it on Kim, and it pointed to, did I see it on Kim's? I know I have it saved. I had it saved in, was it Kim's? It was somebody's channel. I don't remember who. It was either Kim or somebody else. But anyway, I had it saved in my free folder on Instagram. And Here, let me take it out because this bag is very crinkly. So I was making them. I didn't want to just make the regular bees. I don't even think I made one in black. So it's the ones that sit up. It's upright instead of that way. It's upright with the antennae. So this one is with brown. And again, this is an Instagram pattern. This one's in brown. The wings I did differently for all of them. Some of them are a little further apart. Some of them are close together. So this one's in brown. This one is in like a raspberry, was it mulberry, I think is the color. They are all, ooh, is that? Ooh, I have a string poking out. Gotta fix that. They're all chenille home slim for most of the colorways, or all of the colorways there. So this one's in the mulberry colorway. It's like a raspberry color. So brown and raspberry. And then this is the like a bone or tan color and green. I think most of them I put the wings the same, like really close together. And then the last two in the mallard brown and this is like a hot pink color. So I just wanted different colorways for them. So I don't think I have one that's like black in the middle. So lots of bees. Hopefully they sell. I think I'm done for now on the bees. Okay. This is going to be longer than I thought. And I need my chair. I have the little ones that I'm making, I throw them in here so that when I need to take a picture, I can just take the whole bin and go with. So hopefully I can show you. Oh, I thought I made 3. I made 4. I am up to 4 mallards. This brown I'm all out of now. I still have the dark brown that I'm using. These are all chenille home slim. I just bought a new skein of this lighter green. I still have a little bit of the dark green left. But this light brown is gone, or terracotta I think it's called, I'm not sure. So that's these 3, and I have black eyes, and some of them have nope, it's not gonna focus. There you go. Some of them have sparkly eyes. I don't know if it's coming across, but a couple of them have. This one has sparkly eyes as well. And then this one, I had some of the Dollar Tree yarn, so kind of looks like an eagle instead of a mallard, but there's that. Oh my gosh, I still have to price most of these too, which I'm trying to do as I go instead of waiting till the end, but I'm doing them while I'm on calls or in between work, and yeah, I don't always get to that. And then when you're done, I just chuck them and then okay, I've been making mini turtles because they were popular, and I'm just trying to use yarn that I have. So these 3 are very fuzzy. Look at that. It's latte held together with Premier plush yarn. It's just this fluffy, not latte type fluffy, but like terry cloth fluffy type yarn. This one I ran out. This is where I ran out when I was doing these of that skein, so I just finished it in latte held with some gray yarn. But in the top is some Red Heart yarn, the banana berry. Yep, I was using it up, so it's doubled here, and here held with some gray. So yeah. Nope. So yeah. Whoops. Man down. So yeah, fuzzies. That's you really have to know what you're doing because there's no stitch. It's very easy to get lost, so you have to know what you're doing with that. I'm just gonna toss those there. Then I made 2 of these. One of these sold at the craft fair, and the woman who bought it for her son, he lost it, and she messaged me asking if I had any more. I said no, but I had to go buy the brown because I was all out. This is the Just Chenille, and I made that, sent her a picture, and she's going to pick it up at the upcoming craft fair. And then I just decided to make another one. This one's slightly bigger. I think I used a different hook size with that. But yeah. And this one I gave a tail. This one doesn't, so. Those 2, all Dollar Tree yarn. And then Dollar Tree yarn, because I bought them because the colors, these colors hadn't been in the store for a while, and when I saw it, I just couldn't help myself. So, oh boy. One second. Okay, I'm gonna hold 2 at a time. We'll do the similar colors. So, these are minis with the brown, and then this lime green. There's a minty green, which is lighter. I don't know if I made any out of that, but I like this lime green one. It's got more oomph to it. But this is, it looks red to me on camera, but it's hot pink. And then ran out of the hot pink, so I added some salmon to the end, so it works. So those 2. And then I have 3 more lime green. This one, I think this one I went up to 18. This one I just did 12 for the head, and I think I like the bigger head better than the small one. But lime green with lemon yellow. It's more subdued on screen. It's a nice golden yellow. And then this one is this rich purple. I still have a little bit of that, so I might make another one of these. And then the salmon, which is this one. These 2 haven't been in the store, and the lime green, in a while, so I picked those up. So yeah, so 3 more. And then, yep, there's still more. There's more. I did 3 in the chenille Home Slim. I was trying for, ooh, there you go. I was trying for a mallard look, but to me it looks Christmassy, gingerbready. But yeah, there's these 2 with the green, with the white trim. I was going for that look, but I think it needed some yellow. That's why it's looking more gingerbready. So instead I just made another one with the yellow, but now it looks more sunflowery. But anyway, so I got these 2, and then oh, this is the minty green rather than the lime green. I don't know if it'll show up on camera. Yep, there you go. See the difference in the color? So the minty green with some of the sage green, so the Dollar Tree and Michael's. And then last, that Sweet Snuggle, the number 7 yarn. This was all I had left with the, actually, no, I think I have like a small ball of it left. Not enough to do anything. True scraps. And I had, there was the red color. Was it theirs as well? Yeah. There was the red, I think, chenille Home. But anyway, it's a thicker number 6 or a number 7 as well. So I used it up along with the rest of the, like the what is it, like wine color of the chenille Home Slim. Basically, I had that left, and I had some eyelash yarn I wanted to use up. I think I took everything that was up there, but I still have some more. But I just wanted to use up the eyelash and do something interesting. So I held it with that, and I gave it like a fuzzy look. and I totally ran out. So down here is like a poinsettia color chenille home slim held with is it chenille home slim? Yep, held with just the eyelash yarn, just to use up and make it all fuzzy. So we'll see if this garners any interest, but I just like to have something odd, you know, not the usual turtle. Okay, hopefully. Oh, I have 4 minutes before it shuts off on me. Like I said, I'm not making a lot of leggy froggies, but I was making them at work, and we're having not a rough day, but one of those days, and I made one at lunch, and I gave it to a colleague because we were working on something, and I'm like, I think you need a smile. So I gave her a green one, and if I remember the picture, I will post it. I will pop it in. But like I said, they hadn't had the salmon color in a while, so I bought extra. So this is one ball with the little bit that I put in that mini turtle. Oh, it's gonna shut off my battery too. This is one skein. I doubled it to make this one, and then just held it single to make that one. So there's that. And then this was the rest of the lime as well as the mint. And I didn't have eyes, I was doing it at work, so I just embroidered that, and it looks awful, but I'm gonna leave it because somebody will find that interesting. And then I had all these scraps. I just decided to combine them and just make that. So he's tricolored. Okay, I have some chickens left, but I think my battery's gonna shut off on me, so let's see how far we go. 1, 2, 3, I have 8 chickens. That plush yarn, I mixed it with regular yarn and made, this is the Mabel chicken I just modified to do my own thing. I embroidered eyes for these, just testing out my embroidery. Plush yarn again with some other, held with Dollar Tree blue and brownish color. Mabel modified to give the head. Latte held with, okay, I did not make it. Where was I? Alright. Uh-oh. This guy's walking with a clipboard in his hand. Oh, good. I thought he was going to be a salesman. Anyway, as I was saying, nosy neighbor me. Latte chickens held with the red heart. I think this was the banana berry. I think I also have another colorway. I forget what it is, but I think this was the banana berry held with latte. So this is like the regular Mabel chicken, and then this one modified latte helped with, ooh, I had a leftover number 5 chunky yarn, I forget what it was, and I just held it with the latte to make that one. And I flattened, I did my trick I mentioned to flatten it so that it sits without wobbling over. So those are the two. This one is the Dollar Tree held with the Dollar Tree held with latte. So, and then obviously modified. And last but not least, so I had, what did I hold it with? I had eyelash yarn, and I had a sparkle yarn, and I think it was the sparkle yarn is it's a yarn bee yarn that's sparkle. I forget what it's called. I've had it in my stash forever and a day. There's 3 yarns I held together. I forget what the other one is. But anyway, totally eyelashy, just crazy. And the inside, you know when you crochet with that, all the good fluffiness goes on the inside. And I wish I could have turned it around, but it didn't look right. But I still think it looks lovely. It's got little sparkles. It's not overbearing. So it's just the red hen. and my light is going. There you go. Yeah, I love this one. So that's that. I am currently working on a mallard with the lime green, just to use up with the dark brown, trying to use that up. My desk is a complete disaster. Everywhere is a complete disaster, but I'm not sorry. Yeah, that's all. This will be a beast to edit whenever that happens. Oh, I'm starting to like burn up. Oh. Okay, on that note, subscribe if you haven't, or don't if you don't want to, but thanks for stopping by. What else? Yeah, hopefully my next video will be after, probably won't be till sometime after the craft fair, which is June 8th, so we'll see. If I get anything done that's worth showing before then, I will do that, but if not, yeah, we'll see when I get this up. Okay, thank you for watching. I will talk to you later. I need to go cool off. Oh my gosh, it is finally, it was warm today. We've had rain. It's gone from hot to cool, and today was definitely a spring warm, very warm day, which I love. So, well, I loved a lot. Now I'm just dying. So on that note, I'm going to, what am I going to do? Clean up this mess and finish up the mallard and do whatever else, and I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.